what's up guys, welcome to Alan Gadgets. Today I want to talk about this touchy topic of remote ID that's going to be enforced in Singapore in less than 2 months. As I was sharing a post on adding a remote ID on my Powerbook 20 Pro, I got questions like, why do you even need to add a remote ID when it's less than 250 gram? And other question being, what is a remote ID? And someone jumped in my post to answer that question, saying that it's for government to track you. In this case, I only consider it half correct, because although they are able to track you with the remote ID, but they don't do it actively. For Singapore, we are already known to be a fine city. You know, we got fined for almost everything you can think of. You are fined for spitting in public, you are fined for littering in public, and you are fined for not flushing in public toilets. So you can imagine the reaction we get when more laws and rules are put in place for the things that we love to do. Before you share your resentment or complaints, I would like you to have a thinking exercise to determine whether this is actually necessary. I would like you to imagine that no more license plates are required to be displayed on every car on the road. Will it be safer for you? Will it be better for you? Because no one can track you anymore. I don't know about other countries, but in a small country like Singapore and Hong Kong, you have CCTV everywhere, almost every road, every junction, so that the traffic police authority can track your vehicle if they need to. But of course, in the name of safety and law enforcement. But as a driver myself, I know that they do not track me. They do not track my vehicle actively. Only if I get on the wrong side of the law, or else I have nothing to be afraid of and they don't care where I go. And I'm sure when they first started having automobile on the road, there is no such thing as a license plate. The street was meant for pedestrian, not for car. Incident happen, then they realized that they need to have all car registered. Just like the personal mobile device in Singapore, when it first started, there was no registration needed until there were accidents, there were battery explosion burning, then they started registration. Same for drone. Of course, adding to the enforcement, now we need remote ID. And just like if I see a car for the first time, knowing the license plate number is useless to me. I can't tell who the owner is because I have no access to the traffic police database. There's no way of me finding out who the owner of the car just from the car license plate. Same thing for the remote ID. By knowing your serial number when I scan using my phone or the operator ID, there is nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do to know who you are or where you stay or put any personal information for the matter. I wouldn't care less if people know where I am, because I'm flying a drone in public, and as long as I'm flying legally, not doing any suspicious activity, I'm fine. I don't care. And being scanned in the phone with my flight path and hide everything recorded, it actually serves as hard evidence against any wrongful claims. If someone would accuse you for doing things that you're not supposed to or in the area that you shouldn't be, you can always show this as evidence. If he or she decides to call on the authority, I guess you know my stand on remote ID, whether is it necessary. I would say that it's a necessary evil versus having nothing at all to control the situation. It is inconvenient and a hassle, and it's not perfect. So the implementation of the policy can be fine-tuned. It's just the beginning. Whether is it going to be carried out perfectly or is it really going to serve the purpose, we don't know yet, because this is the first time in Singapore that we are using remote ID. So what's your opinion? I would like to see them in the comment section below, and let's have a healthy discussion about it. So that's all for my video today, talking about remote ID, whether is it necessary or not. If you're interested in videos on drone cameras and gadgets, do consider subscribing to my channel and click on the bell button for future notification, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.